Today we're going to be demonstrating how to convert the mechanical controller on a P1 PD series pump. We'll be working with the latest B-mod version of the control, which has been updated and improved versus the previous A-mod controls. These latest controls have the ability to be quickly and easily modified to fit your customer's application, and they're no longer rotation dependent like the previous A-mod version. To complete these conversions, you'll need only a few items. You're going to need obviously the base control. You're going to need the service manual, which is located online. You're going to need the corresponding conversion kits. And you're going to need SAE Wrenches, SAE Allen Hex Keys, and torque control, or torque wrench. All right, next I'm going to be showing you how to convert an LO or an L0, L2 control to a C0. So I'm taking you from the load sense version to just a standard pressure compensator. The only difference between the L0 and the L2 is that between the differential stage and the pressure compensator stage is an orifice for bleed down. With an L0, it's a plug. What I'm actually starting with here is the L0 control, and I'll be taking that to the CO. So again, the only difference is that you would remove the orifice and put a plug. Regardless, you're going to use the same kit. If it's an L0 or an L2 to start with, you're going to use the S2E 20465-5K. In this kit, you're going to have a couple different items. You're going to have the mechanical components needed to convert. Then you're also going to have a set of instructions. Now, these instructions cover all the different possible conversions. So you're going to look through this until you find a specific conversion that you're looking for. And there I am, LO or L2 to C0. Set that to the side. On the left are all the components that we'll be removing. So we're going to be removing all the differential stage. And then we'll be adding just some plugs to the controller. And I'm going to go ahead and get these parts out. Sit down and waiting. Now there may be a few more SAE plugs here that you're not using. Just depends on the configuration of the control when you get it or how you're working from it. Some of you may have the export in, some of these may or may not be available, but they will be here in the kit. So to start, I'm actually going to start by turning this control over and inserting the plug 1 back into the body excuse me, using a 2mm Allen. So we are just plugging this. And it's the smallest of the Allen plugs here, so it's the easiest one to find. By inserting this back into the body as shown. So then you'll tighten that to the specifications in the service catalog. Next, I'm going to be removing all the differential stage. So you'll get your wrench. Remove the differential pressure adjustment. You'll set that to the side. And then you will remove the differential spool. Now, if you're dealing with an L0, or excuse me, an L2 control, in between the differential and the pressure compensator stage, there would be an orifice. That orifice can be removed by using a 3mm Allen. So, and this would be an orifice if it was an L2, and you would just take the corresponding plug, which would be that guy right there, and insert it back into the body to plug off that cavity, which I have Just going to put the existing plug back in because we were starting with an L0, not an L2. And tighten in place. So with that in place now, the only thing left to put back into the body would be the differential stage plug. So adjust that down, and you'll use a 5/16 Allen to tighten it properly in place. And then you all could also put the SAE 4 plug back in position and tighten that down to the spec and catalog. Now the only thing left to do is mount it onto your pump and set your pressures. So with the correct kit and a little time, it's easy to convert any of the P1, PD, B-mod controls to any one of the other available options. This flexibility adds to the pump ability to meet your customer's demand quickly and efficiently. Thank you for watching.